Hello, subscriber. It's me, Cassidy Quinn, as always. Now, I am sitting here in my living room. I just watched Kim's Fairytale wedding, aka Kim Kardashian's wedding, on the E! Network, and it was entertaining. I didn't really want to admit that I wanted to watch it, so I kind of forgot to watch part one yesterday on Sunday. But I made sure to tune in right at 9 o'clock when tonight's episode started. It was 2 hours long. That's only part two, so it was 4 hours total, which is crazy. But it was good. It was very meaningful. It made me cry at least twice. Not like sobbing, but just a little couple little tears. And her dresses were beautiful. I mean, it was ridiculous that she wore 3 dresses in one wedding. I mean, don't you only usually wear 3 wedding dresses if you get married 3 times, which hopefully you don't get married 3 times. But she had 3 dresses, and they were all really pretty, and she looked gorgeous in all of them. Anyways, what I was thinking through part of it, because while I was watching that, I was seeing tweets pop up about the NBA lockout, which I think is tragic. And tonight, Howard Stern announced that officially the first 2 entire weeks of what would have been the beginning of this NBA season are being canceled. The season was supposed to officially start on November 1st. Now, at least the games through November 14th are being canceled, which is ridiculous. That's basically like saying there won't be any NBA games till at least almost Thanksgiving, which is really ridiculous. I'm just sick of having all this drama in my life about the NBA because a few years ago I had to put up with the Sonics leaving Seattle. As if you guys are a true subscriber out, you know that I'm really sad that the Sonics left Seattle, and I cried so many times when they left, and sometimes I still cry because they're gone. But I moved to Boston. I think that I'm going to be here where there's a great NBA team, the Boston Celtics. I'm on the East Coast in the middle of lots of good NBA teams over here. And now what? What, Howard Stern? You're going to tell me that you're going to cancel part of the NBA season? You're already going to cancel all of the preseason games, and now you're going to come up and cancel 2 more weeks at least? It's ridiculous. It's unacceptable. Howard Stern, I would like to speak to you because you already lost me my NBA team, and now you're going to lose me an NBA season, and I really cannot handle this. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting how all these NBA talks were going on, and Howard Stern made the announcement during the Kardashian wedding. Well, not during the actual wedding, but during when they aired it on TV. Because at the wedding was obviously Chris Humphries, NBA player who married Kim Kardashian, and Lamar Odom, who is married to Khloe Kardashian. So it's kind of interesting sitting there watching them in the Kardashians world, which is also their world because they're married to Kardashians now. But thinking about them as NBA players too, because on the Kardashians, you never really think of them as actual NBA players. You're just like, wow, those guys are really tall and really strong, and they're married to Kim and Khloe Kardashian. But then after I finished watching the show, I was like, yeah, they're NBA players too, except maybe not this season. Not ever. Anyway, if you guys could choose between watching the opening game of NBA season 2011 on November 1st, or watching Kim's Fairytale wedding, which one would you watch? If hypothetically it could be the NBA could start on November 1st and Kim's Fairytale wedding would air on November 1st. I know it already aired, but pretend it didn't. Which one would you watch, guys? Which one would you watch? Huh, subscriber? Would you rather have the NBA or the Kardashians? It's really what it comes down to. It's a big choice. I know which one I would choose, and you can probably guess which one I would choose. If you can't, you're not a very good subscriber, but you can guess if you want in the comments. But you probably know the answer because it's kind of obvious. But yeah. I don't know, dudes. Kardashians, NBA lockout. Maybe Khloe and Kim are actually excited about the lockout because they get to spend more time with their husbands now. And they obviously don't need the money that their husbands are losing because of the lockout, because they're making a lot of money too. The girls are. So maybe they're happy. They get to spend more time with their husband. So really, that was not just Kim's fairy tale wedding. That was Kim's fairy tale lockout.